Welcome back to My Carolina. It's time for our latest animal adoption journey with Saving Grace. Molly is back, and she brought along Madonna, the queen of pop. Look at Madonna. Molly, thank you for being back here.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
You brought along a very, very sweet pup.
I did. This is Madonna. Madonna came in a couple of months ago. She actually had 8 puppies, and she was in really poor shape, and our foster team did a beautiful job with her. She had a great foster where she raised her puppies, and they've mostly all been adopted. I think there's still 2 left
of
her puppies. Yep. So she's weaned them, and she's ready for a home of her own. So she is a great dog. She's very smart. She's a busy, energetic dog, so
really?
Good for outgoing, hiking, doing things. She is no couch potato.
Okay, so because as we've had before, we have some kind of just roll about, which is great as well. But if you're looking for an active hiking dog, she's very smart. So she likes to learn different things. You know, if she wants to do agility or learn how to sit, do commands, that sort of thing, she'd be great for that. She's super treat motivated. She likes to do things. Sweet, obedient. Can I just say, every time I pull away, I love that it's like more pets, which I absolutely adore. Tell us about the foster and adoption process, Molly. How does it work if someone's not ready for a long-term commitment and they just want to foster?
So we rely on foster homes for dogs like Madonna. So her puppies were really tiny when she came in. So, you know, a shelter isn't a place for a mama dog to raise puppies like that. So we had to have an open foster for her to be able to come into the program for her and her puppies to have a chance for adoption. So that's super important for a dog like her, especially. And, you know, everything from a mama dog who has puppies all the way up to some of the shorter term fosters for some that might just need like a couple weeks or a few days to recover from a surgery before they come back in there with the other dogs.
That interim period, it's important.
Yeah, just a short time. Yep. So there's all kinds of different opportunities for adoption, fostering.
What's coming up next weekend next week when you say sleepovers?
So next week we have our Memorial Week sleepover.
Okay.
So every weekend we have the sleepover, which is great. That's where you pick them up on Friday, bring them back on Sunday night or Monday morning. That gives them a chance to be in a home, gives us more information about how they are in a home so we can find a really good match for them long term. And then next week we have the week-long sleepover.
A little extended.
So, extended sleepover, so you can come on Friday night or you can come on Monday night. So you can either do just the weekend or you can do all week. You can do either of those. So you can pick up on Friday or on Monday.
Okay.
And you can keep them just for the weekend or all week. All of those options are on our website at savinggracenc.org. So
amazing.
I know that's a little confusing, but basically you can have a 3-day or you can have
a little longer,
to like a 10-day.
Which we love. So if anyone's hitting the road for this weekend and they're traveling, then come back to Saving Grace on Monday.
Yeah, you can come back on Monday and get a dog still for the rest of the week, and that would make a big difference to them. It gives them a chance to be in a home, get some one-on-one attention. You know, at Saving Grace, we have a lot of dogs, and our volunteers do a really good job taking care of them each day, but it's not a home. And so, you know, they really thrive on that one-on-one attention, so we try to give that to them for a little bit. We don't like them to stay so long so that they don't feel like it's home and then they're uprooted again. But, you know, a weekend to a week we find works really well. So this isn't my home, but, you know, still have some time in a home.
Real quick, tell me about the importance of volunteers with your amazing organization.
So our organization is run all by volunteers, pretty much. We have a very small staff. It's mostly volunteers so that we can provide as much care in as many homes as possible to the dogs. And we have really, really great people to work with. So everything from just filing all the paperwork, where there's not like a lot of one-on-one time with the dogs if you're not physically, you know, able to care for groups of dogs, but all the way up to, you know, providing that care for the big play groups. So
all kinds of
everything in between, takes it to make the adoption journeys happen.
We need it, and we need your support. So help little Madonna find a home. Tell us one more time your website.
savinggracenc.org, and of course we have our social media at Saving Grace NC.
Give them a follow, and Madonna is just locked into that camera, which I absolutely love. Or me. Yes, please. Thank you to our sponsor, Michael & Son, for sponsoring this segment. We'll be back with more My Carolina after the break.
The preceding was sponsored by